It always is, especially when we're around.
And that's the first thing that people hear when we get unmuted. And no, you will not get context for it, viewers. Good evening, my darling batlings. Hello there, my early bird chat members, Miss Mandy Lynn and Iron showing up nice and early as always. I hope everyone's had a wonderful day and a wonderful evening. I'm joined tonight by...
Go ahead.
I'm joined tonight by a whole gaggle of co-hosts with the lineup of Nico Belmont, JKR, Chuck, and Red Wing.
What's up, man?
Chat.
Chuck my water, I'm an idiot.
Chat. Me and Red are held here against our will. Send help.
Red wanted to be here.
I asked to be here. I love Transformers. I love this game too.
I know. I'm enjoying the game as well. I'm just saying, we're about to be hit with even more psychic damage tonight, probably as well.
Look, this game is one of my favorite OSTs for a character.
Yeah, and we suffered through enough of Call of the Future to deserve this for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You say you suffered through it. I was the one playing it.
I was having fun with it. I was having fun with the absurdity of it.
I'm joking. It was fun to make fun of it, at least. It was very fun.
We'll go back to it eventually. It's just I gotta be
for me just because they see Kyle.
Well, we'll get back to it eventually. It's just I need to be in the right mindset to play through the repetitive slog that is Call of the Future to get to the funny cutscenes.
Take your time. Take your time.
These games are actually good.
Look, go ahead, JKR. You first.
I was just going to answer a question. Says it to Mandy. Chuck, you might know if you had been following the D&D streams. Chuck's one of our players. As for Red Wing is a fellow voice actor that Ari, Chuck, and myself work with pretty often these days. So,
yeah.
I choked up my water again. I'm stupid still.
God,
I don't think that's getting fixed anytime soon, buddy.
Hey,
I know it. Let's go
Ari. Hey, Ari. Look at it this way. At least you're not playing the Famicom Transformers.
You know, it's funny you say that because I have a fan translation of that on my hacked NES Mini.
You're gonna play it, aren't you?
No.
Good.
Promotion.
There's also a second Transformers Famicom game that nobody talks about.
What is that one?
The Headmasters.
Another one, what?
I forgot that there was another Famicom.
Yeah, there's a Headmasters one for the Famicom Disk System.
I forgot that was going to be a thing. I forgot that was a thing. I totally forgot that was a thing.
No one talks about it. It doesn't even have like any particular reputation because nobody knows it exists.
I never heard of this game.
It's a second Japan exclusive Transformers game based on Japan exclusive Transformers anime.
Is it as bad as the original Transformers?
I don't know because no one has talked about it.
Talks about it.
But it has existed.
It has existed since the 80s, since 87, I believe.
Which is the year that Headmasters came out, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's about like mid into the NES's life in America, but near the end in Japan's.
Well, this was in the era when they were really pushing the Famicom Disk System, which only existed because there was a brief period where the cost of like the chips needed for cartridges was going up, so they briefly switched to pushing like an add-on for the Famicom that played a variant of floppy disks that was proprietary, so you couldn't just make your copies at home. That were cheaper to manufacture and also cheaper to buy.
They also had a vending machine with those floppy disks that you had to return the game.
Well, you didn't have to return it. What you would do is you would go there and you would write new games onto the floppy disk. Ah, you missed!
That's why Red Wing.
Oh my god.
But
no, I was gonna say, I was thinking about, I was thinking about the Famicom and NES's lifespan before the Super Famicom and Super Nintendo came in, so that's what I was getting at. But not, like, I know the disc system was around.
But, yeah, Famicom NES had a really long life cycle, like, even into the Super Famicom and Super Nintendo's introduction. Like, we were still getting, like, for example, we were still getting Mega Man games in 1993, the year that Mega Man X came out.
Yeah, and say what people will about most NES games, a lot of them were pretty good, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Alright, with all that said, why don't we switch on over to the game scene and transform and roll out! Platinum style.
Please, just please do not ride inside of Jack's disco pants again.
Do you want to allow this app? Yes, I do want this to make changes because the only way you can get this game now is through piracy.
I'm sorry, Chuck. I'm sorry.
And by this I mean someone archived the entire game along with its DLC on the Internet Archive, so you can still play it without viruses.
Nice.
They did this for all the Transformers games, including War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron.
But no, Chuck, you know I love you like a brother. I'm just messing with you.
No, I know.
Looks like my streak has officially been destroyed again because
because of the night that you were out of state, so you weren't able to tune in.
Which is weird because the fact is, like, I've missed out on at least one other stream before, and apparently it just froze my streak rather than up and canning it. But whatever, it's weird, but it's Twitch for you.
Guess it just had enough of your bull crap and decided to do it and to just let you go.
Look, no one understands how Twitch works, not even its CEO.
Anyway, I will return in a moment to use the bathroom. I also gotta check on Lulu. I will be back.
Okay.
Off to the. Don't fall in.
Wow, that was fast.
I forgot that Vince DiCola returned for this game.
Yep.
And he did all the OSTs, except for, like, all the guitar stuff.
Too, for Sideswipe.
Something about this, I can't place my finger on it, but something about this particular level seems kind of buggy to me.
Gravitational anomaly that's sucking us in.
Just get yourself a big fly swatter and you'll be fine. It's okay, I've been through worse situations in games. I have played, like, 2 levels of Bubsy 3D. That was about all I could stomach.
If there's one thing that, I'm always curious, because, like, here's something that's been I've been kind of torn on, and it has been kind of bugging me. Absolutely intended. But the dramatic capture series featuring the Insecticons.
The core is going critical. It's gonna keep on pumping out more and more power until it blows. How bad?
Ooh,
Planetary
extinction.
No one escapes.
The Insecticons and the plasma core are but 2 of 3 components.
The Ferrotaxis!
Though it contains much of our lost culture, destroying it could save Earth.
Megatron has Ferrotaxi!
It is Ferrotaxi.
Sound waves controlling the security? That is not good.
Also, I apologize to Red in particular, since he is joining us now for my dog shit gameplay. I do not claim to be good at Devastation, because this is my first time really playing it since it came out. Like, I beat it when it came out, but I haven't gone back to revisit it since, other than for this stream.
Let's see. But yeah, and like literally pun intended, this whole thing has been kind of bugging me. I'm kind of torn on whether or not I want to like go in on that dramatic capture series featuring the Insecticons. Only because, not for Bombshell's colors, surprisingly enough. Like, Bombshell's colors, I actually prefer the, they're all looking uniform in bug mode. And robot mode is like all purple and black and yellow. But it's the fact that Kickback actually has solid metallic wings.
Yeah,
I mean,
they always seem to save the better decos for the more expensive sets, for sure.
That's their whole scheme now, and that's my conspiracy theory, is they sell you on the one that has minimal paint that's at mass market retail, that they produce, that they don't ship out enough of, to really make you want to go in on it as soon as it's up for pre-order. And then they come out with the one that actually looks like it should have as part of a either a box set or like dramatic capture or something like that to make you like double or even triple or quadruple dip.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's one of those things where it's like, I would probably go in on it if I really felt the need to have more Insecticons of that particular mold. But then again, it's like, those three I feel like should just be like unique individuals in my own collection. Smaller ones are fine, but ones that are the exact same height and size, I'm like, unless I'm gonna sell off all of them just to get one upgrade out of all three, actually 4 technically, because it comes with Skywarp, and I'm going in on the Studio Series 86 Skywarp. There's really no point in me getting that thing.
Yeah, I mean the 86 one, it's really good. I have both Thundercracker and Skywarp, and they're both really nice.
Thundercracker's so good. That Thundercracker's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, honestly, Chuck, I think if anything, I might just do this myself, or I'd have you do it. Depends on the situation. Just paint the Legacy Kickback's wings to, with metallic silver and.
Of course I can do that, dude. Of course I can do that.
No, I'm not saying, like, it's one of the things where it's like, do I want to attempt it myself with a brush, or do I just have you do it, is the question.
I wouldn't even charge you for that, dude. I wouldn't even charge you for that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, since it's only cosmetic, it's not really a full figure.
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't even charge you for that, dude. I can do that in my I can do that on my work desk. I don't need to even pull it apart or anything.
Okay, cool.
Can we talk about, I said this on stream before, but since we have, Red Wing here now as part of the discussion, can we talk about how this is like the only post-G1 thing that has gotten, post-G1 official Transformers thing that has gotten Soundwave's G1 voice filter right?
Yeah.
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 Like, it's like, as the resident Soundwave enjoyer, I'm very particular about the way that Soundwave sounds. Unless it's like, unless it's like a specific interpretation of Soundwave. Like, Cybertron Soundwave's going for his own thing that's not G1, so I'm okay with him not having the voice filter there.
Or the Earthspark Soundwave that doesn't have that either.
Yeah, I haven't seen Earthspark, so, I can't say too much about that. It's more so when they're doing straight up G1 stuff and then they just don't have the right sound for him. I'm like, why is this so hard?
Yeah, the OC that I like in this game is that you can hear it's the start of Starscream's boss battle music with the guitar scream.
Yeah, Soundwave's boss fight has some great music too.
Yeah. This game has great music.
Yep.
Just in general, the music in this game is amazing.
Yeah, Platinum games usually have amazing soundtracks if you, like, sit back and listen to them, no matter what they're making. Although I will say, out of the License trilogy that they did at this time, Devastation's probably the best, based on what I've seen and heard.
I haven't played any of the other games that you mentioned, so I wouldn't know.
I didn't either, but this was part of, like, a licensing deal that they did, with Activision, where they made 3 license games for them in the span of, like, a year. And Devastation was the only one to get, like, generally positive reception.
But Fallen Cybertron and War for Cybertron are known as great games.
I mean by Platinum Games, the
Platinum
developer.
Games, yeah.
Because the other 2 games they did as part of this deal were Legend of Korra and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan.
I played Mutants in Manhattan. I liked it.
It got divisive reception at the time, because it's like a game that's a lot better with multiplayer, but if you're playing it single player, it's not as good.
This is when they had to change his name to Scrapnel instead of Shrapnel.
Yeah, before they figured out the cheat code of just putting Insecticon in front of the name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decepticon, Autobot, Insecticon, whatever they had to do.
Constructicon, which they had to do
Predacon.
for Studio Series 86. Not in regards to Shrapnel, but in regards to just, like, getting around trademark problems
Yeah.
with certain characters. Makes me wonder, like, if the whole reason that they still haven't given us an Octane after all these years is because they're still trying to figure out how can we get around the trademark issues without having to go with, like, Octone or Tankor.
Well, why not just do the Decepticon Octane thing?
Apparently that
the thing,
wouldn't have worked, at least back when the last time they gave us an Octane during Titan's Return.
Titan's Return.
So they had to go with
Okay.
just Octone.
All of you, protect
You know, just change what.
Well, what-
sort of like that time
Who
they did a
has
new.
the patent on the word Octane then?
It's not about having a patent. It's about having a name that you can safely have a trademark on that no one else can use. And it's about Hasbro wanting to be able to sell these toys with names that can't be copied. So, like, they
That's
can't
what Blue
use
Streak
too many.
was Silver Streak for a while.
Yeah, they can't use too many. They can't use 2 generic names. Like, part of the reason that Bumblebee disappeared for a while, other than, you know, the issues we've spoken of with in my Discord server about Volkswagen, was because they couldn't secure the trademark on Bumblebee for a while, so they went with Hotshot as his replacement for a bit.
Until the movies got the trademark back.
Yep.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I had to get Lulu her chocolate milk, and she's doing okay.
Lucky milk.
Your queen needed her chocolate milk.
She definitely needed her chalky milk. She wanted it.
And but like, as for going back to the talk of like trademarkable names, that's also the reason why there was that whole period in the 2000s through like 90s through 2000s where they just stuck random names on unrelated characters, was so they could keep those trademarks active. But as part of Hasbro wanting like the characters to have some semblance of continuity to them, to be able to market across new generations more easily and not cause brand confusion, that's why we haven't really seen those name dumps anymore.
Let's see.
It's all down to
Also,
like business mumbo jumbo.
Yep.
Also, I found out that, I don't know if I told you this, Ari. I don't know who all I've told the full details of except for it. But
This is basically
apparently-
just a crap with Transformers. I just realized.
What?
What?
This game is basically Devil May Cry, but Transformers.
It's Bayonetta, but Transformers, more specifically.
I've only played.
It's made by the studio that made Bayonetta. That's why it plays like that. And Bayonetta was created by the director of the first Devil May Cry.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
Did he work on this game too?
No.
Okay.
He calls a lot of people worms on Twitter.
At this point in Platinum's history, Hideki Kamiya, the man in question, was more so like a salaryman type role where he was doing a lot of business admin rather than actively working on games. Or like when he did work on games, like when new Bayonettas were being made, he would act as a supervising director. Basically, like, they run ideas by him and he approves or denies them. Sort of like what Shigeru Miyamoto does at Nintendo now.
Okay.
And that's the whole reason why he left Platinum to found his own studio that's working on the new Okami, because he wanted to get back into actually working on games again instead of just being a higher-up.
I can understand that.
He calls a lot of people worms on Twitter.
He calls people worms because it's one of the few English insults he knows other than idiot.
That's true.
Like, he's very combative on Twitter, but, like, he's aware of it and plays into it.
Okay, so it's mainly just a bit by this point, okay.
It's mainly a bit, but, like, there are ways to get him to be nice to you on Twitter. It's more so, like, when he calls someone a worm or, like, publicly announces that they're blocked, it's because they're violating some of the rules that he's, like, made clear time and time again if you're going to, like, interact with him on Twitter. Stuff like, if at all possible, tweet to him in Japanese because he doesn't really speak English. Don't ask him opinions on games he's not working on or stuff like that because he doesn't want to talk about that. If he's already answered a question multiple times, don't ask him because he's tired of answering things that he's already given an answer to, like a lot of stuff about past games he's worked on, or like don't ask him about, like, what can you say about such and such game that you're working on, but isn't publicly viewable? Like, he can't answer stuff like that. He's under NDAs. He can't just leak stuff. And also, don't get him involved in, like, fandom war bullshit. He hates that.
Yeah.
Like, the most recent thing was someone trying to...
like...
The most recent thing was like, someone posting some, like, fandom war bullshit about Bayonetta and, like, shipping war stuff with it and tagged him in it for no good reason, and he went nuclear on that person.
I did see that. I do follow him on Twitter.
I probably wouldn't want that either, honestly. And,
but he is aware of his reputation for being, like, a hothead and plays into it a bit, because, when Platinum Games did a Kickstarter to be able to self-publish a few games, one of the backer rewards at a certain tier was to get blocked by Hideki Kamiya on Twitter.
I think I remember you mentioning this in, like, one of your streams for Bayonetta.
Yeah. Like, he knows his reputation.
JKR, you go ahead and finish what you were going to say.
Yeah, I was saying this. I don't know who all I told, except for Furret, but that Fan Expo Chicago, we are getting like, not only are we getting Michael Bell, but we're also getting Frank Welker and Peter Cullen.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so I'm like, so yeah, like, I am going to be saving up as much fucking cash as I possibly can.
Really?
Yep. I'm going to be getting, I'm going to try and get Peter Cullen's autograph for my Covenant of Primus book. And of course, Megatron, you know, with Frank Welker, because I have the helmet. I've been wanting to get that signed for a long time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to go then.
Yeah.
I know I've already, I've probably told, I know I've said this on stream, but I don't know if I've said this to, Chuck and or Red before. But I have, a bit that I want to do when I get another chance to meet Bryce Pappenbrook due to, a previous experience at a convention he was a guest at where I was also hosting a panel that was right after his, where, whenever I get autographs from voice actors, I sometimes like to get them to autograph stuff that's lesser known from their repertoire, as long as it's something that, I actually enjoy. So I don't just buy bullshit to get them signed. And with Bryce Pappenbrook, I want to go up to him and be like, I got 2 things for you to sign. One of them is my Danganronpa wall scroll, where I'm trying to get as many cast signatures as possible. Still haven't gotten any. And also, can you sign this copy of Aiken, the very first voice acting role you did, where you went under a pseudonym because it was so embarrassing? And the reason I want you to sign this is not just because this is a stupid bullshit guilty pleasure anime of mine, because of how bad, so bad it's good it is, but also because remember at when you were at NecoCon 2015 or 2016, and you hosted a panel. My panel was right after yours, and you went over by half an hour, so we didn't get to finish our panel, and because they wouldn't give us extra time. And be like, by the way, I'm not actually mad. This is just a bit.
You would actually feel bad about that. He would be very apologetic.
But I was gonna say, is this some form of petty revenge?
It's absolutely petty revenge. But with Frank Welker, I'm half tempted to be first of all, foundational voice of my childhood in a lot of shows. I would love to have him sign something Soundwave related from my Soundwave shrine. I would probably get him to sign my Classics G1 Soundwave.
Okay. His autograph is kind of pricey, though. It's
well, I'm not asking you to get it for me. I'm saying this is a hypothetical.
Oh, okay, my bad. I misunderstood you, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you to get an autograph from Frank Welker for me, because that would be too big of an ask.
That's what you'd ask.
I would just be happy with a handshake from him, honestly.
Yeah, just to meet him and be like, you are one of the people that made me want to pursue voice acting as a hobby and a career. Just to meet him and tell him how he inspired me to be enough.
You've been a voice actor longer than I have been, alive.
Yeah.
But also be like, can you sign this DVD copy of Once Upon a Girl, the adult animated film you were in the 1970s, made by a bunch of moonlighting Hanna-Barbera staff who wanted to, for some reason, make an X-rated animated movie with Frank Welker in the cast.
I don't want to know about that. I don't want to talk to you. Just stop right here, please.
There's the cursed knowledge for the stream. I am regretting my life choices now.
There's been a lot of cursed knowledge on this stream, Nico.
There's been a lot of cursed knowledge from my streams in general.
Well, but just that one alone, I think it increased the psychic damage you've done to me already. Also, I've been busy
Sorry, go ahead. Finish your
I was gonna say I was busy attending to Lulu and making sure she was taken care of. So I wasn't here for most of the cursed knowledge on the stream at the moment.
Well, it wasn't bad, but that one was bad.
If you know what Aiken is, dude, you would.
I know what Aiken is.
What you said. Oh, okay. Okay.
I know what Aiken is, just for the sheer fact that the majority of the guild I was in for Fiesta Online was obsessed with that anime.
And you know what? As much as Aiken's a guilty pleasure for me, and the manga is better, I have no respect for its creator.
What is Aiken?
Aiken is a harem comedy slop manga and 2-episode anime OVA from the early 2000s. That the whole gimmick is most of the girls have ridiculously giant boobies.
Yeah, like almost like
like
grotesque.
the youngest member of the titular Aiken Club, titular being unintended, is an 11-year-old with H cups.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
No,
really screwed up.
no.
Anyway, I got
Okay.
some curse knowledge that y'all might already know.
Oh no.
You know what? Sure. Why the fuck not? Let's hear it. I can add another D100. I can add another 5 D100 psychic damage. Let's go. Come on.
The English voice of Yami Yugi was in one.
Oh yeah, he's been in plenty of hentai.
Yeah.
No, but the one I'm thinking about, he's like, his third is like, "Fuck like a chicken."
Look like a chicken.
Yeah.
Whoops.
And
Yeah, the cluck like a chicken audio.
One. I think that wasn't that Veronica.
Veronica Taylor is the girl in that scene.
Yep.
There are 3 people in that scene. One of them is Veronica Taylor, one of them is Dan Green, and the other is, I can't remember which one it is. It's either Megan Hollingshead or the other one that, like, the 2 of them took turns voicing, like, Dark Magician Girl, I Valentine, and one of them also voiced Blaze the Cat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dan Green.
And with that, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Like, for what I know who you're talking about, Ari, and for whatever reason her name escapes me.
I can't remember her name, and also I get the 2 confused because I don't know at what points they voiced which characters.
Erica Schroeder.
Yeah, it's either Megan Hollingshead or Erica Schroeder. That's the other girl in that scene, the one that's clucking like a chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, I am gonna go back to brainstorming for the D&D campaign. You all have fun.
Oh man.
But yeah, Mike Pollock has been in hentai too, and he is not ashamed of it.
I didn't know we could say that word. All right, I was trying to be.
Yeah, we can say hentai.
Okay.
Some schmentai.
How dare you say the H word here?
Sounds gross, man. That made it sound so gross. Grosser than it actually is. I don't know why, but it did.
Or if you want to go with something that's more advertiser friendly if you want to go with something that's absolutely advertiser friendly for YouTube, which I don't give a fuck about because I'm not monetized on YouTube anyway. Some people say off-brand anime.
It's funny, actually.
Off-brand, yeah. Yep.
Wait, so does this have the Nemesis Prime skin?
Yes, it does.
The Red Alert skins and the Gold Book skin? That's pretty cool, huh?
Yes, it does. Let me show you.
Iron.
Yeah, there he is.
Iron. I don't think Erica Schroeder or anybody like.
I think he means Blaze's current VA.
Okay, then yeah, Blaze's current VA. Yeah, she's also the voice of Luna from Hell of a Boss.
Talking about Erica Schroeder?
Not Erica Schroeder.
not Erica
Blaze's
Schroeder.
current VA, who I keep wanting to say Alexis Tipton, but I'm not sure if it's her because Alexis Tipton is usually
It's
the
not
one
her.
that I had a feeling it wasn't her. It's just that's what came to mind because anytime that Laura Bailey steps down from like an anime or like Japanese related role, Alexis Tipton's usually the one that takes over for her because she has a similar voice.
Erica Lindbeck.
Erica Lindbeck, okay.
I
Yeah, I
never
don't
had the
like this.
opportunity to
I
hear
don't
her
like this
voice.
Nemesis. I don't like this.
Black Cat.
I don't like this Nemesis Prime color scheme. It's got the teal in the weirdest places.
Yeah, the tail's in a weird place.
Like
Yeah.
teal
Also, the
face
red's
and
too
teal
orangey.
hands is weird.
The red's too orangey for me.
Yeah. Like the red on the eyes is good.
also
The red
orange.
on the windows is
Yeah.
what's too orange.
Yeah, the truck tits are too orange.
Yeah, the titty windows.
Someone's in trouble. Let's move. Let's go.
And there's also, in addition to these skins, it also gives you the Dark Star Saber as a weapon.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let's see what
Like,
else.
doesn't she also voice Luna?
Yeah. Yeah, Erica Lindbeck does.
Iron says It feels less Nemesis and more like Scourge.
I wouldn't even say like Scourge.
Yeah.
Scourge has a very specific color placement.
Yeah, Scourge is very specific.
Yeah, if we're looking at the RID 2001 Scourge, I could believe that if they made all of the turquoise parts silver. Yeah, I could believe that.
Yeah. Like, Scourge is a very specific color layout as far as, like, evil Optimus Primes go. That makes them distinctly different from Nemesis Prime. Something that the Hasbro toy designers apparently don't understand.
Yeah, and they claim to be such huge fans.
Like, they couldn't Google image search. Not even Google image search. It's like they don't have anywhere in their archives an image of what RID Scourge looks like.
He does have a lot of turquoise.
All they need is the internet. The internet.
The one that we got for Legacy, it's not a bad design. It's just not the design from the show.
No, not at all. It's if they had just done a quick Google search, they could have easily found all of the deco placements, and it would have been a 10 out of 10 figure.
Well, if they did a Google search nowadays, they'd be getting wrong answers, because Google's replaced its search with AI answers.
Well, I mean, I meant just like image search. I'm
saying that as a joke, because we've had Google has implemented its new AI assistant search feature as of like a day or so ago, and already it's giving people wrong answers, like saying that Blueberry has 3 B's in it, and that this year, and when someone asked the AI assistant search feature, is 2027 next year, they said 2028 is next year, followed by 2027.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
So...
This is what the water's being used for, people. It's just, we're wasting so much water because of fucking dumbass clankers like that.
Yes, and we're in a fandom that likes clankers.
These are good ones. These are good ones. They have souls. These don't.
Yeah, you're right. They do at least have souls.
So, Ari, I think you'll be pleased or possibly even appalled to know. I just saw this, but one of the guests for Fan Expo Chicago is none other than the musical talent dropout that is Corey Feldman.
I am. Oh god, the shit poster part of my brain is kicking into overdrive. If I could somehow get a physical copy of Angelic to the Core.
Okay. I know of Corey Feldman, but I don't know if I've ever seen anything he's been in.
Have you ever seen The Goonies?
Yes.
He was in that.
He was Mouth.
Who did he
from
play?
The Goonies. Mouth.
Mouth? Oh.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the first live-action Ninja Turtles movie from the 90s?
Yeah, he's Donnie. That one I know.
That was a really long time ago, but
he was Donatello.
Okay, he played Donatello.
He was also in Lost Boys. I haven't seen that either, but he was.
I haven't seen that, but he's really remembered for Lost Boys. He's remembered for a lot of stuff they worked on with Corey Haim, which is why the two of them were called the two.
Yeah.
He's also remembered for being absolutely fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So many people get like whenever I say like I haven't seen the Goonies, they're like, what? I just haven't.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a really good movie. I actually really like it.
To be fair, I haven't seen the Goonies either, so.
Oh, thank God, I'm not alone.
Let's see.
I saw it on TV
Brian.
once.
Well, I mean, Nico, you probably can't really see it anyway, so.
Okay, 1, listen here, you little shit. And 2, Goonies was just one of the movies I did not get a chance to see. I've seen a lot of movies, but Goonies, unfortunately, is one of them I have not. Just like how Jurassic Park I did not see until Lulu had me sit down and watch all three movies with her before Jurassic World came out.
You gave me carte blanche to start teasing you about that, so hey, I'm taking my opportunity.
Go ahead. Look. Here's the thing. I trust you guys to make fun of me with that. I do because I trust you guys. If it were anybody else, I'd be going off.
Okay. And I don't mean it. I don't mean it maliciously either.
Let JKR say what he was going to say.
Go ahead, JKR.
Brian Drummond will also be making an appearance there.
Amazing.
Who?
Brian Drummond, the original Vegeta.
The original Vegeta.
Oh.
That's the ocean dub, right?
The ocean dub, yes.
Yeah.
He was also Knuckles in Sonic Underground. And he was Eggman in Sonic Prime.
Didn't they bring him back for a
Wait, he was Knuckles in Underground?
Super?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
That I
Sonic
did not know.
Underground had Knuckles in it?
Yeah, for a couple episodes, yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I have not watched enough of that show. I've only watched like the first episode. I don't really remember it either.
I haven't seen much of it either. I just know that Knuckles was in a few episodes.
Yeah. Also, Chuck, I was gonna say one more thing about it. Look, we've been D&Ding with each other for a long time, so it's at this point I'm okay with the jokes.
Okay.
We've had almost 30 D&D streams.
Like this place. Something smells funny.
Let's see. For Brian Drummond, I'll probably have him sign my copy of Beast Machines because Jetstorm was like one of my favorite characters from that show, next to Tankor.
The nobility of his mission to cyberform uninhabited worlds.
If only I had a ocean dub Dragon Ball stuff.
But something went
But that's like insanely hard to get a hold of because there's so few releases of it in North America.
Something corrupted him, driving him
Yeah, and also, how does Optimus know this?
to destroy Earth.
He was a data clerk.
After encountering some singular
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no,
Data
that's
Clerk
a
and
line continuity. He
Matrix.
was a dock worker here.
destruction.
I think he said that it's like something
Yeah.
about like something about how like he sensed the nobility of his mission. I think it's like maybe the
Matrix had something to do with it. Yeah.
I have a feeling
Yeah.
the Matrix was able to sense something because it's like Nova was a Matrix bearer before Optimus, so
Yeah, but not in G1.
Well, this is its own, like, splinter timeline of G1.
Yeah.
Because remember that, like, the official thing for, like, Transformers continuities that, like, each continuity can have its own multiple splintered off timelines that have their own designations. That's why when we were working on Armada Bridge, I came up with the exact lore-accurate designation for the Armada Bridge timeline.
And what's that?
I cannot remember off the top of my head. It's some super nerdy, like, it's got decimals in it.
Oh, they have
like,
the names flipped here.
they've taken their
Rumble is red,
stance on
Frenzy's
Rumble
blue.
is red and Frenzy. They've taken their stance on the Rumble and Frenzy colors.
Wait, who's Rumble and who's Frenzy in this?
Frenzy's blue, Rumble's red.
A lot of the games seem to go with Rumble is red, Frenzy is blue.
A lot of the G1 focus games do.
Because they did that with War for Cybertron as well.
Rumble was blue in War for Cybertron, and
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've just forgotten. It's been a while. But, like...
No, you're good.
And then Rumble and Frenzy, I don't think show up in, Rumble and Frenzy don't show up in, Call of the Future, sadly.
We're going to talk about how it should be. Rumble should be red, because that was the original idea, but there was a miscommunication along the way, and the names got flipped.
Just like how Sunbow's
I'm
Menasor...
just joking. I'm not being serious, dude.
Just like how Sunbow's Menasor design is shit, but that's the one that we got turned into the first of the new combiner styles.
What the fuck are the legs on the back? Why are the dots on the back?
It would be perfect if they just swapped it so the leg members were on the front. Also, rare buzzsaw appearance.
That's what I got for the Superion. I made sure so I could see air and skydive on the front of the legs, and it's so much better because of it.
BRB,
Like,
guys.
Okay.
But I have something to add to that, Ari, about the bots being on the back of the legs. That,
Yeah.
Now that DNA Design is doing a kit for Superion, where you can reverse the legs and it actually fixes that problem. They like made a whole piece for it. I'm pretty sure that they're going to reissue the Minosaur set, and they'll have that part just color swapped into Minosaur colors.
Okay.
I'm sure they'll do that.
I'm torn on what my Transformers purchase for next month is going to be, given that I get paid on the first of each month for my SSI. It's like, do I want to finally pick up the Armada Sideways, or now that he's finally out, do I want to try and scoop a Onslaught?
Wait, Onslaught is out?
Yep, Onslaught's out.
Where?
Online stores, at least. If not, like, certain brick and mortar.
Interesting. Yeah, I actually have them pre-ordered through my plastic crack dealer.
We will arrive any moment now.
Falls like a fucking brick.
I mean, he looks like a brick.
Anything.
Yeah. He transforms into one too.
He's built like a brick shithouse, as in he's made of squares. House.
Yeah,
He's
technically
Matty
Iron, you
Matty.
are-
Just, I'll hang out. He's a brick.
Iron, you are correct
Ow.
about Onslaught being that X-Men villain that caused one of the arcs in the Marvel Comics, also known as one of the most iconic final bosses in a Capcom fighting game.
Yeah, it was basically it was a fusion between Charles Xavier and Magneto.
Yep, but Onslaught Onslaught in Transformers is the leader of the Combaticons and the one that forms the torso of their combined mode Bruticus.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ari, have you seen season 2 of the anime of Devil May Cry?
No, I never finished season 1.
Yeah, fair enough.
I haven't.
Has it gotten better?
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, I heard such bad things about it, I didn't even bother giving it a watch.
Like,
Fine.
it's not offensively bad as far as adaptations go.
It's not offensively bad,
It's
but it's
just,
still, it's
from what I've seen, it's like, it's not trying to be a loyal adaptation of the story and events of the games. It's just trying to carry the vibe.
Okay.
Like, it makes a lot of changes to the way that stuff's usually portrayed because it's trying to be sort of an evergreen Devil May Cry while also incorporating some plot and aesthetic details from the failed Western reboot as well.
Yeah.
Like, its portrayal of, like,
not good.
its portrayal of, like, there are more demons out there who are, like, aligned with humans or just, like, generally good people, aside from just Sparta, is one thing that's from the reboot. Whereas in the mainline Devil May Cry lore, what made Sparta such a standout was that he was the only demon who decided to ally himself with humankind.
Soundwave has fallen.
I mean, the music slaps though.
Yeah, great
Never
sound,
to see
great
you
use
now
of
is
licensed
great.
great use of licensed music, even if it's not what I would immediately think of for Dante. Would not have taken him for a Limp Bizkit fan, but for this young incarnation of Dante, like Devil May Cry 3 style Dante, which is what they're going for, hell yeah, he would listen to Limp Bizkit.
I can also see it because like they Papa Roach made a new song for the show, like Evanescence did last season.
I never really listened to Papa
Hell.
Roach or Evanescence.
It's good. It's good. I like the song. Yeah, I got my Rebellion hanging back up again, finally.
Like, the thing is, you just don't talk about that show on Twitter unless you want the executive producer, Adi Shankar, to start bugging you and hyping himself up, because he obviously name searches himself for anyone saying anything remotely negative about him or anything he's worked on, so he can come to his own defense with his own edited GIFs that he has created and uploaded to the like various GIF search engines that Twitter is, just so he can make himself look in his own eyes. He's so cringe. And I know I usually say, don't kill your cringe, kill the part of you that cringes, but someone needs to humble him, and that person was Salty DK Dan, and he humbled him by just not responding. Like, Adi Shankar was crashing out against Salty DK Dan, while Salty DK Dan just responded with, like, blank-faced emojis. Like, he's an executive producer, which means basically he just holds the purse strings for these shows, as opposed to actually being on the creative input. But, like, he views himself as the face of, like, Castlevania and Devil May Cry, and he also announced that he's working on a Duke Nukem show.
A new what?
Duke Nukem.
Oh no. Leave Duke Nukem in the past. It's where he belongs.
I mean, Gearbox doesn't know what to do with him. What makes you think Adi Shankar does? And it's important that Gearbox doesn't know what to do with them, because in the rare case of Gearbox actually being somewhat qualified to work with Duke Nukem now that they own the franchise, Gearbox founder and CEO Randy Pitchford did work on Duke Nukem 3D back in 1996. So that's the whole reason why he that's the whole reason why he and Gearbox secured the ownership of Duke Nukem and finished Duke Nukem Forever. It's because he wanted to make sure that game got finished.
Look at it this way. If there's one thing they could do with Duke Nukem is, and I know Sega would never do it, just let Big the Cat have Duke Nukem glasses and just make it like a meme.
I mean, it wouldn't be out of the realm of...
Make it a skin.
It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility, because Gearbox has done some Duke Nukem crossover stuff since they picked up the IP.
Yeah, just have Big the Cat speak like Duke Nukem in his own funny voice. Just
Kyle A. Bear doing his best
Froggy.
John St. John impression would be amazing.
Yes. Yes. I want that so bad. I'm sorry.
Nico, when you said, like, Big the Cat in sunglasses, I thought of that Doobas Goobas video where Tails brought him home.
Yeah, that's a reference to the fact that the original voice of Big the Cat was the voice of Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
Go on, too, yeah.
Yeah, but no, definitely a good Sonic, basically just a good Sonic Racing Frost World skin for Big the Cat. Hear me out, Sega. Please do it.
I saw an old...
Just with wrenches.
I saw an old video years ago before I saw an old video years ago before I met you guys, when I was like, before I was able to meet some of my voice acting idols, I looked up like videos of them at conventions. It was a video of like a panel that John St. John did, and somebody gifted him at the panel fan art of Big the Cat dressed as Duke Nukem, and he geeked the fuck out over it.
As he should.
Didn't Alex Lee get him on one of his streams once? Because I think Kyle voices somebody in Invincible Versus.
I don't know.
I do like Alex Lee. He seems like a chill dude.
I'm not too familiar with Alex Lee's work.
He perfectly replicated Stephen Young's voice for Invincible.
I haven't seen
it's
Invincible.
Scary how good it is.
Who?
Okay. Have any of you seen Invincible?
Yeah, I've
seen the
watched
first,
Invincible.
Alex Lee is he's a relatively newer voice actor. He's very like he's the English voice of Zenitsu. He's the English voice of Zenitsu.
Oh.
In Demon Slayer.
Oh, I haven't seen Demon Slayer.
Who's the voice actor, Red? I didn't hear who you said.
Alex Lee.
Oh, Alex Lee, okay.
Honestly, I don't really like Zenitsu too much, so I didn't really care who played him.
I haven't seen Demon Slayer. I watch good anime like Aiken.
Oh my gosh.
Buddy, pal. Do you really want to? Let me ask you something. Do you want a mausoleum or a Viking burial? Because right now you're staring down the barrel of staring down a group of people looking at you like, choose your next words carefully.
I would ask for a Viking funeral if I did have any Nordic heritage, but I'm pretty sure I don't, unless you count Denmark as part of that.
Oh,
that
God.
is actually part of Viking culture. So yeah.
Okay, then yes, Viking funeral. I just don't want. I don't want to be one of those people that's LARPing as like, yes, I want a Viking funeral because it's badass.
Chuck, have you seen Solo Leveling?
Yes, I have. The Nords,
he's the main guy.
The Nords, the Swedes, and the Danes all hated each other for years, even though they're all Vikings.
Okay.
Solo Leveling. What about Solo Leveling?
Alex Lee is like the main character in that.
Oh, he plays Genu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Genu what?
I can't remember his last.
That was a pun, not an actual question.
Like what did G know?
Genu Sung. That's it. Genu Sung.
I'm not asking his name. I'm making a pun.
Yeah.
I audibly, I groaned out loud at that. I groaned out loud at that. You broke my mental focus on the D&D.
I got it.
God damn it.
That broke his focus. Shit. Maximal.
That broke his focus, not any of the stuff from pre-stream with the Daffy Duck thing.
I mean to be fair, I wasn't focusing on working on some D&D stuff when I was hearing that. And then I was letting you guys have your conversation. Then the moment you made that pun at Chuck, I'm just like, God damn it.
God damn it, same shit, different day.
Exactly. Thank you, Red. Thank you.
You guys know what you signed up for by being friends with me.
Yeah.
By extension, Lulu. By extension, Lulu introduced me to you and urged me to be friends with you. And I don't regret my choices, but at the same time, I'm like, I am going to go brain dead the moment I lose all my HP to psychic damage.
Just keep downing those mental regeneration potions.
Bruh. I only have so many lay on hands points plus health potions. I am literally scraping the bottom of the barrel there, my friend.
No. You know what you're doing, and this is to borrow a phrase from
You're spinning around like you went to get ketchup to get ketchup out of the bottle.
Right?
I was going to say, to borrow a phrase from one of the greatest YouTubers of all time, Stuart Ashen, also known as Ashens. This is not just scraping the bottom of the barrel, this is going through the bottom of the barrel and hitting the barrel factory underneath.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much at this point.
Oh, man.
Oh, God damn it.
He also gave me one of my favorite like genuine insults towards a bad person, where he just like was so shocked at what they said / did. He just said, "You astonishingly vile fuck."
Something I would say.
It was in regards to he got a letter from a televangelist asking him to pledge to his church in exchange God will cancel all of his debts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, as a practicing Christian, I would not take kindly to that either myself.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't say the same thing, but no. Yeah, no.
Like he read the
your own way, but yeah.
He read the letter on video to show like he had been getting tons of these letters and decided to just make some content out of it.
Oh, man. Water went down the wrong pipe. Holy shit.
And the televangelist in question is actually, at one point, was a wanted criminal, but fled the U.S. to Ireland to avoid prosecution. He was wanted for defrauding people because he had previously claimed that he had a direct line.
I'm sorry. I'm on a live stream with friends right now.
He had
guys, I'll be right back.
Okay. He's a man named. I'll name him to shame him. His name's Peter Popoff, and
Peter Popoff. I'm fucking sorry.
Yep, that's his name. And he had previously grifted off of claiming that he could speak directly to the Lord and know what troubles people had in their lives before they even told him. And then famous magician / skeptic who's known for proving people are as frauds on TV.
Yeah.
James Randi, absolute legend, rest in peace, proved he was a fraud on TV by setting up like a radio and tuning into a specific frequency, and found out that what they had actually done was that people would write down what they wanted on cards when they came into the church, and his wife would pick them up and sit backstage and speak to him through a radio earpiece, telling them what the person had written down.
Okay, I got two things I want to say about this. One, that Popoff name is a name among names.
Yes. It sounds fake, but it's his real name.
Yeah, and second of all, as someone who's still religious and but hasn't gone to church in a long time, I want to know what kind. Welcome back. I want to know what kind of pot he was smoking and how do I get some, because holy shit, that has got to be
fucking joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is because like that is literally just saying, hey, scam me.
I was literally going to say, what the fuck is he smoking? Give me some and get the fuck out.
Exactly. Reddit and me are on the same wavelengths today. Holy fuck.
But yeah, he's still doing his grift today. He's just operating out of Ireland because he's wanted. He was at one point wanted in the U.S. for tax evasion related to the fraud he was doing to his followers, but you know, he's settled down in Ireland now, where they don't know him as well for his fraud.
Oh boy.
Give it time. Ireland will turn on him too.
I mean, I have a friend in Northern Ireland. I can inform them about him, and then just be like, yo, hey, if you come across this dude in any conversation.
Bad news?
Bad news?
Bad news.
What?
I'm just saying that the guy is bad news.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you had bad news.
No. I'm fine.
He was finishing JKR's sentence.
Okay.
Because I was gonna say, it was like, yeah, you know, like just let my friend know. I was like, hey, if you come across this guy in any conversations you have with your fellow Northern Islanders, Irelanders, whatever, you know,
Northern Irish folk.
just. Yeah,
Northern Irish.
Yeah.
Luck of the Irish.
Just warn you, like, just pass along the warning that this dude is an American grifter.
Oh, and his televangelist stuff is still aired on American TV. Funnily enough.
Oh, fucking course it is.
I've seen it when just scrolling through channels.
What about some of the swords in this game are just primals swords?
Yeah, they're just primal swords, but they give them to random grunts.
Yeah.
Honestly, if somebody tried to call one of those televangelists, somebody should fucking prank them. Just be like, I don't know, just make a prank, have it happen on live TV, and have them just straight called out.
Oh, there was a guy that was sort of like that, although televangelist is a loose definition you could apply to this guy because he wasn't Christian, he was Buddhist. But he would hold live streams for the like Buddhist sect that he claimed to be a prophet for, and like people would just call in during his segment and spam "never gonna give you up," and it would piss him off. So eventually they decided to switch up their game by playing Ram Ranch instead because he was very homophobic.
Okay.
And then one person got creative and played a mashup of Never Gonna Give You Up and Ram Ranch to him.
Oh my god. That sounds glorious. I'm sorry. That just sounds so fucking glorious.
It was. It absolutely was.
Let's see. Honestly, there's a time like my ex-girlfriend and I we were actually I did her the courtesy of attending 2 sessions of her church's sermons with her. I was just like, see what this is all about, just because I was curious, and but at the same time my inner skeptic kicked in, because like during Bible study, this one woman came up to the pastor and said that she was like, she could feel that she was being possessed by I think she either said it was Lucifer or it was Satan, one or the other. I do not remember, it was so long ago. But like this dude was actually she was like, her pastor was a televangelist. And like I didn't realize this until like recent years, and that's what he was. Because I was like thinking like, he's just, it's just trying to broadcast the stuff to other people. Didn't realize that's what a televangelist was at the time. I don't even think I heard the name before then. But anyway, I was thinking to myself, and I made the mistake of actually saying this to her after everything was done, was like, yeah, that looked like she was really hamming it up, that whole thing. And yeah, that was my mistake to say that to my ex-girlfriend, my girlfriend at the time. It was like, it's just the problem was we were both just incompatible because of our difference of ideologies, and she really just couldn't really live with the fact that her boyfriend at the time wasn't religious. So we broke up. We're still friends, but still, it's just like
I had a situation like that too in my relationships. Who was, without going into too much detail, she was like super fundamentalist religious, like genuine, like not just not just believes in God, but like young Earth creationist. Like believed that the Earth was
nice.
She believed that the Earth was 6,000 years old, and was trying to convert me to. She tried to convert me to her sect, and I was against that. But like, that didn't work out.
That's where it gets like. That's where I'm like, yeah, believe whatever you want. Don't try to convert me into that shit.
Hold on a minute. It's been around 6,000 years old. I need proof. Any proof?
What's up?
Can we? I'm sorry.
Can we move off the subject?
Yeah.
I don't
we
know
can
if you
move
guys
off
know,
it.
but I'm a creationist too. Can we move off the subject?
No. I'm
please?
not. I don't have a problem with creationists. It's the young Earth specific segment that I do.
I believe it completely, but that's just my opinion. Let's move.
Let me just clarify. So I'm going to get off this. I'm just going to clarify this so you know that I don't have a problem with you.
Okay.
I have a problem with the people who try to force their beliefs
same thing.
on the people
You don't
around
try to
them.
make us
You don't
believe what you
do that.
believe.
You don't do that. You're awesome.
Yeah. You're entitled to believe what you believe, Chuck.
I believe that everyone's
we
entitled to
appreciate-
believe what they believe. Where I draw the line is when they try to force people around them to believe what they believe. That's why I don't try to force my beliefs on you.
I don't judge the religion. I judge the people who are practicing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about
Separately,
religion.
Like,
That's all I'm
judge
gonna say
everybody
about
separately. I don't try to do stereotypes.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about my thoughts on religion. Because I don't really have anything to
Drivers, they
that.
suck.
Anyway, Transformers.
Anyway, we all know we all know
Creation.
we all know that the real creation story is Primus. Except when it turned out that was the IDW, whatever that was, the guiding hand.
Oh
God damn it, Crimseek, let me grab you.
Wait, what? The guiding hand?
That was a pantheon of gods in IDW where it's like Primus was the head of the guiding hand, but there were like 4 other gods that were like on the same level as him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, instead of him
Really?
being the sole creator god of the Transformers, he was one of a pantheon.
I had no idea.
And they turned out to be wrong.
Primus
I
was
thought
wrong, yeah.
I thought his name was Ring.
No, it was Rang, not Ring. No, wait, no. If we're going off that like English translation of the listing that you and I were memeing about, like we found this English translation of like a Chinese listing for the Micromaster or like weapon, whatever the fuck those target master type things in Siege were. There was one for Rung, and there was a listing for it.
Master.
Oh, Battle Masters. They're still Target Masters.
Long?
Yeah, they called it Lang because
Lang?
they mistranslated Rung, which would be Rang in Japanese, and they just spelled it as Lang. It was just a listing on like a Chinese website.
It was the beautiful, great, big country of China.
Oh my God. Chuck,
His name was Clang.
I have a question for you, my dude.
Yeah, what's up?
His name's Krang.
For your D&D character, I'm working on your relic that you get for completing your thing, the level up arc. What weapon or like what tool did you want again?
Robots, I am so glad you came to witness my ultimate victory.
Give us the Ferrotaxis Megatron.
Chuck, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking about it.
Because you said you had something you wanted to do with your fist or something.
Yeah, the Maximum Blast.
Maximum blast?
But yeah, remember based on Armada Prime's like super finishing move.
Oh yeah. And it comes out of the guns in my forearms in base mode, but like it would just come out of like every single port on my combined mode with my trailer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Now, the reason why I'm asking this is because I'm trying to turn this into an actual, like, weapon equipment type. If not, then I'm gonna have to try and turn it into an armor for you so you can use it. I just need to know, like, what kind of weapon you'd want this to be in the form of.
You know what? We could argue that it could be, because Optimus had, because the version of Wheeljack that, I mean, this current version of Wheeljack that I just chrysalised out of is based off of Armada Optimus, so it could just be the version. It could just be we could just rename the Matrix that he has in his chest into something that gives him that power.
Okay, so probably like an armor that'll
No, not an armor. Not an armor. It's more of a. It's like a
talisman.
Like a, yeah, it could be like something like that.
That's how. So an accessory, basically.
Yeah, more of an accessory.
yeah.
Yeah, and it just gives me an upgrade. Yeah.
Okay, so probably a permanent accessory attached to you when you came from the chrysalis, I think.
That's the thing is that the Matrix is removable. So.
Okay.
It's removable, but there's not many times where you would want to remove it.
Well, I could use it if I wanted to do like a focused final move, kind of like similar to the Matrix.
The Matrix cannon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to understand.
Matrix cannon, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Like I said, I'm just trying to understand this because I'm going to be real with you. I only know little about Transformers as terms of the characters, not so much of the lore and the equipment and properties that they have.
Do you mind if I step in to give like a layman's explanation of like what the Matrix does? After you finish,
if you don't mind,
course.
could I do that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was going to say the reason why is because I'm trying to merge this into the Castlevania D&D's world, so I'm trying to find a good balance between the two.
Okay.
So I can tie it to something.
Ari, do you mind if I take the reins here?
Go ahead. This is your character.
Yes. So basically, the Matrix is basically a it is a jewel that, like, at least in the original continuity, which is G1, it was like a well of information that was poured into by every subsequent leader that carried it. It was basically like a computer that you could wear in your chest, and your mind could enter it. I mean, the wearer could enter it whenever they needed wisdom on defeating a certain foe. And that was the original use for it. And it could also be used as a weapon to like purify evil, which is what it did in the '86 movie. If I was to do, but in this continuity, I would only use it as a weapon and necessarily as like a way of like communicating, like trying to figure out something. This would only be used as a weapon, and like it would be used more like a battery, like a self-recharging battery for my weapons. And if I wanted to use it for like a focus blast, like the Matrix blast, I would use it. I would pull it out of my chest and then aim it at my enemy. But that would be the only time that I would use that as like a focused attack. But most of the time it would be used, like in my combined mode. Like I wish it. I like. I'm not trying to.
Go ahead.
I wish that I could show you, but I know that because of your current situation that you can't really see it in Armada, what he does.
Honestly, the way you just described it describes an item that Charlotte Olin has in Portrait of Ruin. like almost exactly to it. It's a Castlevania character.
Okay.
There's an item that she has that's sort of her spell casting focus. Basically, she's able to commune with other forces with this, and the only difference is she can absorb spells and redirect them back, in sort of like similar to your the Matrix Blaster, as you called it.
Yeah, Matrix Cannon.
Matrix Cannon. And with it being able to purify evil, it is literally almost 1-for-1. So my idea is turning that removable accessory into sort of like a spell casting focus, to where you can use the Matrix Cannon. We'll talk about the damage on that, but I'm also thinking probably like with enough charges, it could also like either absorb certain spells or purify certain curses.
Ooh.
Sort of fitting into your sort of playing into Forge domain that you want to do, because for example, if one of the enemies decides to cast Dominate being or monster on you, it would have to be monster because you're not technically a normal race. You can just use that to absorb the spell, has it as a charge, and it would not count towards your Matrix Cannon. Or if you wanted to, you can transfer whatever spells you have charged, so up to 3 spells, and you can add damage to your cannon, doing potentially more damage, sort of like burning a spell slot, but instead you're burning charges, not a spell slot.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that idea?
I really like it. I think that we can go with. I'm good with that.
You mind if I step in with like some additional context for like the whole like Armada Optimus thing?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because like
sure.
an aspect of the Matrix in as it's typically portrayed in Transformers is that like when someone who's worthy of wielding it, in this case Wheeljack, uses it, it physically upgrades them into a stronger, bigger body, which is basically, I'm guessing what you were trying to say happened in the Chrysalis.
Yeah, that's basically what happened, actually. So it's already inside of my chest, but like you could have Aeon explain to me what actually happened to me inside of that Chrysalis, and then he like turns on its full potential or something. You could do that.
Probably, because not only do I, because the reason why I'm trying to figure this out is because I'm also trying to work with your playstyle. And seeing as though you're going mainly Artificer, and Artificer is intelligence-based, I was thinking it'd probably make a little more sense to where you have a versatile way to absorb and counter certain spells, rather than just relying on counterspell if you have it. That way, you have that in your back pocket in case if a big bad tries to be like, oh no, I am going to nuke the entire party and you're all dead. And you still have charges on your ability to increase your damage or return the spells back at the enemy. So sort of giving your character like a new utility.
So you're trying to figure out a way to just like account for like unforeseen circumstances.
Basically what I'm saying is like in case if certain characters do nasty abilities, your character is now like, oh no, I got nothing I can do. When you like are out of spell slots, but instead you can be like, oh, I have 2 more charges left. I can absorb another spell, or buy time to increase my cannon's power, and then proceed to blow something from here to Kingdom Come while protecting the party in case if I have to.
Okay.
Like, I'm just throwing ideas out to see what you like, and if you have any tweaks or changes, I'm willing to work with it.
Okay.
Because technically this is your reward for getting through your level up arc as well as leveling up.
I also wanted to say like a headcanon that I had of like how I pictured the upgraded form looking and its transformation working. And I'm not saying this, I'm not trying to pitch this to you as like, oh, you should do it like this. I'm just sharing like, this is what came to mind when that big reveal happened, okay?
I'm open to your suggestions. Feel free to say. Yeah, feel free.
I saw it since you said that he has a trailer as well. That's,
yeah.
I saw it as being like, working like the power of the Prime's Rodimus. Where like, in terms of like how that transforms.
The trailer's separate, is what he's saying.
Yeah, like the trailer.
And it fuses with him.
Well, yeah,
like,
it's Armada Optimus. That's kind of how he worked.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like I imagined it being, like when you described it. In addition to Armada Optimus, I thought of Power of the Prime's Rodimus, where like instead of just being like, you know, a torso and pants, it's like the trailer separates into parts to like bulk him up.
I see what you're saying.
If I may throw my 2 cents in, if that's okay.
Sure.
Another way I saw it, same idea as Ari. Instead, also like, with the way how your character looked, sort of like how you took the Forge Domain Cleric because of your level up. You like have like a almost monk-like aesthetic, sort of like a long billowing armored chain skirt, and like the trailer and everything like fused with you like what Ari said in detail. Only instead you have like more of a divine and more peaceful like look of like peace and inner justice to you, to where it's almost like
you've reached
almost like a sacred, like a sacred guardian, like bringing forth a new era of like Autobots or your own version of them. And I kind of saw Rosalie being like your bodyguard slash knight, sort of like a follower, and almost like a queen.
I was actually going to ask you about this. Would it be possible to, since she was connected to me right before, connected to me like through the brain, through the cortical psychic patch, like a little bit of my upgrade went into her, and she, like somewhere kind of that like her whole body got fixed, like all of the damage like got fixed, and that she also now has a kind of like a transtector like me.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Like she adopted a she sort of like adopted trait inside of where you guys were, and through that a part of her part of your evolved, like a part of her energy, your energy source shared with her, and she has a deep connection with you, to where she is like devoted.
Giving Bone Crusher back shots, aren't you, Ari?
Oh my god. Like she's devoted, and in a sense, both of you are able to like talk to each other telepathically, but she also can sense how you're feeling and come to your aid if need be. So it's sort of like a almost like a psychic link, but she took on the same upgrades as you did.
Okay, but that wasn't all I was saying though. I was saying like she now is able to transform just like me. Like she has her own transtector.
I mean, yeah, we can work with that. You would have to let me know like what you think she would transform into.
Definitely more of like a sleeker looking vehicle than mine. Mine is more utilitarian and hers would be more like more like a sports car. And what color would you like it to be?
Her normal color scheme is white with rose pink accents and sort of rose gold trim.
Yeah, we could do that.
Sort of like
it'd be like a drift, like a Japanese drift car.
Yeah, because like because again, she was made by originally made by the Elven race. So so she oh god. So she
It's like in Skybound. Oops.
So she's basically like it accents on where she came from, but she is able to transform and shares your style of movement and fighting, as well as like almost wanting you to be with you in your world.
Okay. Yeah. And yeah, she's able to, yeah, she's able to switch in between all three different looks. Like yeah, she like her current form will be her pretender mode.
Yeah, the more
humanistic looking design. Yes.
Yeah, and then her like construct mode would probably be her like Valkyria-ish Templar-esque looking holy knight that basically acts as your bodyguard, and then her actual transform mode would be like the vehicle. Yeah. Because that way she can actually use her damn Energon saber.
Yeah. Yeah, because at this point it's too big for her, right?
Well, no. Saber, the reason why she rarely is able to use it is because the power source in it is not very strong. Like, she only has a fraction of its strength. I think because she was able to transform because of you, that power got stronger, and it shares off of your energy source. So it's like she gained your blessing in a way.
Oh, it's kind of like Mary Jane with that symbiote suit. If you want to make that comparison, yeah.
That was Venom, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Now she's Venom in the main comics too.
I mean, the first suit that she was wearing that was a Reed Richards made suit that like.
Oh, that like sucked off of Peter. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it was that one that I'm talking about. Yeah, the spinner rat.
Okay, then I definitely know. Then I know what homebrew ability to give Rosalie, and to help you out, and then yeah, okay then. So I got a few ideas for Rosalie then. That'll work with you. So yeah, we will use that accessory to be your item reward for the level up, and when me, you, and JKR can sit down together, I will give you the stats, and either you write it down on Notepad or we have it logged. But either way, yeah, we can work with that.
All right.
All right, that's all I need to know. I was just making sure I asked you while I had you while you were here.
Yeah, for sure.
It just occurred to me, we're gonna finish this game tonight.
We might finish it tonight?
This is like the second to last fight in the game.
Yeah. You're right, it is.
I was gonna say, this game, you guys said this game wasn't too terribly long.
Platinum games tend to be pretty short, but they're action-packed and very replayable.
Yeah.
Fair enough, yeah. Okay, so it's sort of like, well, minus the action pack, so it's sort of like Luigi's Mansion. It's short but replayable in a sense.
Yeah. They encourage you to do multiple playthroughs because they almost always have a New Game Plus.
Okay, I get you now. All right.
Like, New Game Plus, where it starts you off on the next highest difficulty from the one you played, so you gradually ramp up through the difficulties until you reach the hardest one. And the higher difficulties in these
stats from,
and the higher difficulties in Platinum's games tend to not just beef up attack and damage values, but they also introduce new enemy types and new like higher level enemies in areas where they weren't before.
So basically, the enemies are stronger, and I'm assuming the rewards are better.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, there's usually stuff you can only get by playing on the higher difficulties.
Yeah, I'm currently running through the Commander run-through right now. It's really hard.
JKR, I have one question for you.
Yeah?
Is there anything else you need to discuss about for your side of the story in D&D, or are you good on that front, so I have it, like, locked down?
I think I'm okay on that front. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good on that front, so yeah, nothing to worry about for me.
Okay, then, aside from that, then your session's ready in 2 weeks, and, Chuck's item and everything that is set up for that is good to go.
Also, completely unrelated, I have good news related to my sister getting ready to graduate this week, with her graduation party being next Saturday, which is why I'm not streaming next Saturday.
Okay.
She has decided on what college she's going to, and I'm not going to say what it is on stream for the sake of her privacy, obviously. But it's only about an hour drive away from where I live. So, like,
that's nice.
For the first time in my life, there's a possibility that I could regularly see and spend time with my little sister.
Yep.
Oh, nice. I'm happy for you.
And embarrass her at school.
I've actually never really hung around her when her friends are there, and she's, from what I've seen, it's my dad who's the more embarrassing one, as opposed to me.
Oh, God.
I don't know what she says about me, or if she says anything about me to her friends or whatever, but, like, we bond over... We have a lot of shared interests with, her being a theater kid is because of me. She's gotten into horror movies on her own, and we've had discussions about that before. I got her into Sonic, and we talk about that.
It's over.
Like, she picked up I influenced a lot of her interests inadvertently.
I mean, that tends to happen. Go ahead, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's fine.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna ask Yari, if you ever mentioned to her that you are friends with a Eggman cosplayer.
I have not mentioned that you cosplay Eggman, but I have told her about you before.
Okay.
And I passed forward your message of break a leg to her. And she thanked you for that.
Yeah, as a fellow theater enthusiast and someone who's actually been on stage at least twice, I'm like, yep, I want to see I want the best for your sister as well. I want her to, achieve her full potential in theater. If that's where she's gonna go, I am happy to hear it, and I will encourage her as much as I can.
Yep, she is pursuing a major in theater, and she's going to. If I remember correctly, she's going to do a minor in, like, business administration or something, so that way she can, have some education that she could use for more stable employment while she's pursuing a career in theater, so she's not a starving artist.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just happy for her. And I also feel ancient because I'm like, oh god, my sister is turning 19 this year and she's getting ready to go to college. Whereas, like, my mental image of her is when she was like 3 years old.
It's amazing how time changes things, and we realize it's already gone past.
That was the final boss fight, and I beat it in like a minute.
Yeah. By the way, I just realized that's a reference to how Optimus finishes Megatron in the movie.
Yep, with the haymaker.
Yep.
One last failsafe in order to shut down the federal taxes. You must destroy it. You hold the fate of Cybertron in your hands, Prime.
You are correct, Megatron. And I have the courage to make the right decision.
No!
You're right, I do hold it in my hands. Now watch me blow it the fuck up.
He was going to do it earlier before the space. Like, he had his gun out.
Yep.
What have you done?
The humans will decide their own fate.
I am going to turn into a truck now.
Ding ding.
I am.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me begin.
Oh my god.
Earth is our home.
I must go now and fuck off later.
It's the opposite of I have to go now, my planet needs me, because instead of raising out of the scene, he's falling to Earth. He's Shadow the Hedgehogging Sonic Adventure 2 battle himself. Falling into Earth's atmosphere.
I'm pretty sure he almost does that, because he would have to have the amnesias at the end of it, and then start like having his own version of Shadow the Hedgehog go on.
Yeah, sadly, no, that doesn't happen. We don't get Nemesis the Prime.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Nemesis the Prime?
It appears that Earth will as well. Have you found
Ari, what have you done?
As I said,
And here we get our sequel hook for a sequel that never happened.
what I was
That never happens.
Yeah, unfortunately.
that there is a way to end the war.
I mean, we got Nintendo VTubers before GTA 6, so anything is possible.
Also, hi, Steve Bloom.
Yeah. Yep.
you don't have to do this alone.
Oh, and Jameson Price.
Yep, Jameson Price and Steve Bloom.
I have to pay.
And teaser for a game where Optimus becomes a combiner, which never happened and will never happen.
And thank God it never happened. I think that combiner looks so ugly.
It still looks better than the Combiner Wars Optimus.
What?
It still looks better than the Combiner Wars Optimus.
Isn't it literally?
It is the same. It's the same.
Literally
design.
the same one. Yeah.
And yet it still looks better because it's not rendered in cheap plastic.
Fair enough.
I get what you're saying.
It looks better because it's CGI, so it doesn't look rickety.
Yeah, I get
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Transformers.
So this was an interesting game. I can understand why it's a very good one. It sounded like a very good beat 'em up, and the music is really good. Like I honestly, if I ever do get my vision back, I definitely would like to try this because it actually sounds like a fun game.
You'll have to pick up a second-hand copy because this game's no longer being sold.
I know.
If you have a PS5, actually, no. My brother has a copy of the Xbox One version. I could ask him if I could borrow it because he almost never plays it anyway. It used to be mine.
You have a Series S, right, Nico?
Yes, it's the white Xbox One, Series S.
The Series S or the Xbox
version.
One S?
No, mine has the disc drive.
So it's an Xbox One S, not an Xbox Series S.
Okay, yeah, I could.
So you could
still
play.
use it then.
Yeah, you could use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying that mostly so I was clear on it.
Okay.
I was gonna say, speaking of which, I have never downloaded or updated the Blu-ray player on that damn thing. I really should get on that.
Yeah, you have to download the Blu-ray player app in order to watch movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because there's a couple of Blu-rays I do want to get. But no, definitely I can see why you guys really like this game, and honestly, I will say I learned a little bit more about Transformers through these streams, so I thank you for that.
We did all this in under 2 hours, so if you wanted to, we could continue on with filling up the rest of this time slot with some more Bayonetta 2.
Sure.
I mean, sure, why the hell not?
We'll just have a intermission in between so I can set that up.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And also so I can stop this recording and then start a new one.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to apologize for going on a D&D rant. I just wanted to make sure I got
No. You were making the best use of the opportunity you have. I get that.
I get it. I appreciate you caring that much about it. Thank you so much.
Well, to be fair, we are literally like. Hold on, let me see. I have to do some counting. We gotta check here. And then 4 plus S. Dracula.
No one said there'd be math.
So roughly 9 or 10 more sessions of the D&D campaign, and we are at the end of the entire thing.
Nice.
This is us we're talking about. It's probably going to be about 20.
No, believe me, it's going to be.
I will make it 10.
I will make it 10. Yeah, watch. I'm gonna try and make it 10, and somehow the D&D party goes on a sidetrack where they fuck off somewhere and literally make it another 15 more sessions.
We're at the grand staircase that leads up to Dracula's hold, and we just decide to go all the way back to the beginning of the castle.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'm just gonna be like, well, so much for this campaign closing out before the year mark, because technically, God, October is going to mark this D&D campaign going on for about a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I will say, even if it somehow does last until October, which I know we're trying to avoid, but even if it does, most fun years worth of any regular thing I've done in a long time I've ever had.
Yeah,
it's been a great bonding experience with you guys.
This will be the first D&D campaign that I've ever finished, and
Same here.
I've had a blast so far with this. It's been so much fun and so many unforgettable laughs. The merman balls.
Yeah, which still has not been used.
I know.
Yeah. Actually, technically, Riku still has that in her inventory. I was also gonna say, this is also Lulu's first campaign she will be completely finishing. And
also, one last sequel.
Okay.
It's Nova Prime waking up, and then this never leads anywhere because there was never a sequel.
Yeah.
A
the idea
a little bit background on Nova Prime for those in the audience that don't know. Nova Prime was an ancient prime known for his acumen for conquering other like lower races, as he called them. He was a space racist.
Yeah, he was very much trying to expand the colonial empire of Cybertron at that time.
Yeah. Yeah, and he got corrupted. Well, at least in the IDW version, he got like beyond the corruption that he already had. He was corrupted by a entity in an alternate universe called the Dead Universe, and it basically turned him into Nemesis Prime, which was a disrespectful use of that name, in my opinion, because Nemesis Prime has always been just a dark reflection of Optimus for me, and it's terrible. It doesn't.
It was
make
a
any
bad
sense.
storyline all around.
Yeah, it's not really well liked.
Also, Miles, I've noticed you there. I just haven't really been like talking to chat this stream because we've had so many conversations. I noticed you there, just didn't shout you out verbally.
Hello, Miles.
Hey, Miles.
But yeah, that was Transformographizer's Devastation.
Really fun game, but really short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with 5 playable characters, technically 8 with the DLC skins that have their own stats.
Could have easily done they could have easily done one of the G2 recolors for Grimlock, like the blue color swap for all of his gray. I think that they could have done that, honestly.
Yeah, they could have also done
Slicer for Wheeljack.
I was going to say what's his name, like Exhaust.
Exhaust? Yeah, they could have done Exhaust.
would have been cool.
Exhaust would have actually been very cool.
Yeah. I also wanted to say I am definitely super excited for the Digimon D&D.
Yeah,
I'm very excited for that.
That's
one.
a ways off, and I need to actually plan stuff out and get like a lot of things ready before we even get started on that. But I'm looking forward to that as well.
I mean, if you ever need any help, like discussing ideas and stuff, I'm always down to clown, man.
Yep. Yeah, I will be coming to you for advice as my DM mentor.
Oh God.
Not requiring you to co-DM with me, but coming to you for like
I know.
brainstorming ideas.
Oh no, I'm excited for this because I'm actually going to be a fucking player. I'm not going to be a forever DM this time.
Yeah, you're going to be a player this time. I get to be the one that's a DM.
Yeah, I was going to make the joke. I was going to be like, I hope to God you're not going to call me Senpai because God damn it, I don't want that.
No.
Thank you.
Plus, I already had a girlfriend who wanted me to call her Senpai.
Gross. 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 Gross.
No.
Weird.
No.
Gross. 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 Gross.
Also, I also wanted to say to JKR as well, I've said this a lot of times. I am not going to stop saying it. Thank you for putting up with all my D&D talk and helping me with a lot of things. I know it gets very taxing and tiring.
You're fine, dude. Nothing wrong with it.
And I wanted to say to Chuck before I wrap up this recording and bring up the BRB screen so I can use the bathroom and set up the Switch too. I want to once again apologize for offending you earlier with the tangent that we went on that devolved into talk of like just Christian grifters that we've encountered.
Okay, believe me, I know that there's a ton of that in the modern Western Church. Believe me, I know.
Yeah,
And
without getting
offended
into
at all.
without
I
getting
promise
into
you.
another discussion of that with me with me making you feel uncomfortable. I wanted to apologize. I also wanted to say thank you for speaking up about that instead of just like addressing it out, instead of, you know, for bringing it up and putting an end to it when you did, instead of like holding it in or talking to people around me but not to me, because that really means a lot to me. A lot of people don't do that in life, and that really meant a lot to me, dude.
I'm glad that yeah, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm blushing. Yeah, no, I'm a very honest person, and I don't like to hold things in. If I can't hold it in, I will tell you.
Yeah, that just goes for like interacting with me in general, guys. If I'm saying or doing something that's making you uncomfortable and you want me to put a stop to it, just let me know. I am more than willing to put a stop to it, like right then and there, and move on. I appreciate that over, like, you know, going along with it if it makes you uncomfortable just for the sake of a bit.
Yeah.
Because I want this to be a place where everyone feels welcome and safe.
I get you.
But yes, with all that power of friendship, mushy stuff out of the way, I'm going to bring up the BRB screen and use the bathroom and get stuff set up. You guys can entertain the chat while I do that.
Out of the way.
Wow.
With all the feelings out of the way, yes. Also, try not to get that close to your mic like that, because it does come up very distorted on our end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've had most of us
Turn the
wearing
game down a
headphones,
bit.
so...
Yeah, since we're wearing headphones, it's some some auditory damage.
I'm wearing,
Yeah, I'm wearing headphones
I'm
too.
wearing,
but
I'm
yeah,
wearing
it's
one
not
ear out because of that.
All right. Entertain the chat while I am preparing things, and I will be back in just a bit.
Alrighty.
Yes.